Rookie Showcase, where we will see the top prospects competing for a top spot in the upcoming NBA Draft. This is Kevin Harlan alongside my friends Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
And Kevin, you know, this is a game I always look forward to. I mean, there's excitement and anticipation. There's such a great concentration of young talent. This really begins the process for these young men of kind of measuring themselves against the best players in the world. So I'm looking forward to it.
And keep in mind, guys, you know, scouts and GMs have watched these players all season long. So this game is very important, but it's really just one more piece of the puzzle.
And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Oladipo?
He plays with a frenetic energy, a great rebounder and defender. With his strength and athleticism, I think Oladipo could become one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA.
Love his game. Victor Oladipo. He gets it done at both ends, fellas. The real deal, and I think he's got a really good future in the NBA.
Well, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's Rookie Showcase? When you look in the stands, the celebrities, the stars are everywhere. You got press, scouts, GMs, and then you add in the players and the fans. I mean, the buildup and the excitement for this exact game, where so much is riding on the performance of these young and talented players. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Me too, Steve. You can really feel the buzz in the air. I mean, people have been talking about the players and what's to come of the upcoming draft, and there's an awful lot to be excited about this time of year.
And, you know, when you look back to last year, guys, we got to see Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal. And you're talking about some elite talent that entered the NBA for the 2012-13 season in last year's showcase.
You're talking about guys that really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got to add in Jared Sullinger to the list because he was productive, but also he and I share the same college matriculation, the Ohio State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Dion Waiters. And, you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately, those days are in the past. And for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
The Elite shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He hits the second from the line.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a two-possession lead at least.
A slow start for the Stars in this one. It's a 5-point game. And McLemore kicks to Carter Williams. And out of bounds as the Elites gain possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Silk, defended by Carter Williams. And the basket good. Silk's got 5 points so far.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
Now here's Carter Williams. Here's Plumlee. Blocked. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. He feeds it to Noel. He passes to Silk. Six to shoot. Makes the lead pass. Muhammad with the steal. Carter Williams kicks to Muhammad. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Here's Silk. No good. Nice D from Carter Williams. The Stars trailed by 5. And Silk gets the whistle that time.
And you know, by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game, taking pictures of you, my friend. You've reached celebrity rock star status, even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
On the court for the Stars. Plumlee out there with Jang. Then it's Carter Williams. Then it's McLemore. And it's Walters in at the 2 spot. Porter's checked in for the Elites. Here's Walters. Now the feed to McLemore. Plumlee, the pass to Carter Williams. Here's Walters. Lets it go with the 3. Again, the miss by the Stars.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Ahead. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 6 points.
My, you have to be impressed with some of the passes he's making out there.
He's showing some great court vision, and that's a component of his game that maybe hasn't gotten enough attention.
Here's Dang. He kicks it to McLemore. Pass to Walters. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Elites.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Silk. Here's Zeller. And it's rejected. Tries it again. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's on Ben McLemore. Bennett dishes to Carter Williams. Passes it to Bennett. And McLemore kicks to Bennett. Here's Walters. The pass to Bennett. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Again, the miss by the Stars.
Plenty of pressure in a game like this to impress. He hasn't.
Now the pressure might be getting to him, but you know, everybody's in the same boat here.
Here's Silk. He's got 5. Porter passes to Silk.
In this game, for the players, an exciting moment.
That's right, Clark, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't get a lot of attention outside this gym, but for these young men, the importance of these games, absolutely enormous.
You know, he seems a little further along defensively than I expected.
And, you know, rookies who can defend are a very rare commodity. This is impressive.
Catching up now on the changes for the Elites. Zeller comes in for Porter. And it's Oladipo in for Franklin. Burke, the pass to Silk. Drills it from outside. Silk's got 8.
Well, we knew coming in that he's a good playmaker.
And showing as much out here, really setting the table nicely.
Carter Williams kicks to Plumlee. Plumlee gets a screen from Carter Williams. McLemore dishes to Carter Williams. Pass to Walters. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Walters got 6 in the quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Silk defended by Walters. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Pushing it up. And McLemore kicks to Carter Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 6.
This is exactly what you'd expect from a player of his caliber.
Well, he's putting these scouts on notice. I mean, he's for real. There's no question about that.
Here's Silk. 8 points for him. Leads him in there. Soft touch off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Cody Zeller.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And we've finished one half of that. And now we return to one of the highlights of the entire year. The Rookie Showcase brought to you by Champs. And plenty of scouts and GMs still in attendance for the second half.
And, you know, never too late for these young prospects to make a great first impression.
Yeah, still time to show them something, open some eyes, and that's what they're here to do.
Silk in at point guard. Porter is out there with Cody Zeller. Then it's Noel. And it's Oladipo in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for the Elites.
You know, one of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the glamour. I mean, the arena's decked out. You got vendors outside, the limousines with all the celebrities coming to attend. Tell you what, I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Yeah, you look sharp, buddy. You are as sharp as they come. And as we were talking earlier on, the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out. And because they're here, this has become one of their key events of the year here in New York, and that's saying a lot considering all that goes on in the Big Apple.
That one misses. The Elites leading by 15. Here's Silk. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Muhammad.
And the offense just getting right to the rim. So at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
The Stars trail by 16. Now Carter Williams. He has 7.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Silk passes to Oladipo. Kicks to Porter. Dishes to Oladipo. Inside. And Noel throws it down. No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish. The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
The Elites leading by 18. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Oladipo misses. So it's the Stars now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Nice shot by Bennett. Bennett dishes to Carter Williams. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Zeller, he's checked in for Burke. Here's Walters. He's got 8. Feeds to Bennett. Shot clock at 6. From beyond the arc, the Elites pull it in.
You look around the gym, a lot of movers and shakers in attendance.
Yeah, they sure are. And if you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. It's just one game, and you've got their full attention.
Carter Williams kicks to Walters. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Elites.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
And the first one at the line is good.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Lamb. Silk passes to Noel. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And Walters kicks to Muhammad. Pass to Walters. The dish to Carter Williams. He passes it to Walters. Connects from three-point range. Walters got 13.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Rejected by Walters. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. He dishes it to Bennett. And out of bounds as the Elites gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Lenz checked in for Bennett. The Elites leading by 11. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Another miss by the Elites. Here comes Carter Williams. He has 7. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Carter Williams has got 9.
Well, you've got to like the way he's been playing.
That's right, Clark. Competing at both ends of the floor, and he's showing the scouts what he can do.
All sorts of time. No good from Silk.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
McLemore, no good.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's Noel, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You look at Noel, guys, he's an athletic, bouncy, 6'11" big man with a 7'4" wingspan. No wonder he's been a dynamic shot blocker before he arrived in the NBA, and now it's just a matter of getting bigger and stronger.
I love the fact that he's always turned up. His motor is excellent. Now, he's got to recover from that ACL injury, but I tell you what I saw of him as a shot blocker, a guy who runs the floor, rebounds both backboards, and is a pretty good passer right now, and I think will smooth out and expand his offensive game. Keep an eye on his development. He could be a very impactful player.
Bennett's checked in for the Stars. He feeds it to Land, defended by Noel. He kicks to Bennett, passes it to Walters. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Silk. Silk's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It can be tough with all of these VIPs watching.
Yeah, you got that right, Clark. Tough to block that out of your mind. You got to just go out there and play. I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
The feed to McLemore. Len sets a screen for McLemore. Misses off the left iron.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Oh, he knocks it in! A beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
And welcome back to the Star-Studded Rookie Showcase, sponsored by Champs. The top draft prospects showing what they can do as we prepare for the draft.
That's what it's all about, Kevin. I mean, that's why we're here.
And sometimes agents want to hold their players out of a game like this. Great to see the top prospects show up and compete.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Stars. Bennett is out there with McLemore. Then there's Len. Then it's Carter Williams. And as Walter is in at the shooting guard position. Out of bounds, the Stars will take possession. The Elites making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressure to that.
But for most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives.
Bennett dishes to Carter Williams. There's the pass to Walters. Kicks to Carter Williams. Clock at 4. Pass to Len. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Elites leading by 14. Here's Silk. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Silk. He's got 11 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
Well, and because of that, there's now a serious intimidation factor working in their favor.
The Stars making a switch here. Muhammad's checked in. The Stars trail by 16. Carter Williams, the pass to McLemore. Doubled by Noel. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 6 points for Alex Len.
Well, when the double team's in place, it really spreads the floor offensively.
Shot's good from Silk.
You gotta love the way he's competing out there, making believers out of these team reps.
Well, going back to his draft stock, I mean, he might be a guy who climbs up a bit come draft day.
Now here's Carter Williams. Tight defense on him. Great D that time from Noel.
You know, and the work he's been doing on the backboard, that's something to see.
And especially against this competition. I mean, he's showing he can bang down low.
That free throw, no good.
Kevin, his poor free throw shooting is really taking its toll. With all of those trips to the line, it's got to be tough.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
The Elites leading by 15. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
I really like the way he settled down here after that sloppy first half. Doing a much better job taking care of the ball.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Burke. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Stars was trying to get across in their huddle. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin did it sink in.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Both free throws good from Carter Williams.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Noel, defended by Len, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Silk. Gives him the lead pass. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 8 points for Nerlens Noel.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Carter Williams kicks to McLemore. Dishes it to Bennett. Guarded by Porter. And stolen by Noel. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Silk passes to Noel. Out of bounds. The Stars will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Stars trail by 15. Carter Williams dishes to McLemore. Feeds it to Muhammad. And once again off the mark by the Stars.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Pass to Silk. There's the dish to Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Zeller. Right through the knee for the lane.
You know, when you talk about size and explosiveness, this guy's definitely got the goods.
And that's part of why he's so highly regarded. I mean, he can make plays that other people simply can't.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place, going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
The Stars trail by 17. Puts the lead pass in front of them. That drops. And that's now 11 points for Ben McLemore.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Rejected by Oladipo. Porter with it. He dishes it to Oladipo. And the three ball is good. And the Elites lead by 18.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
And McLemore kicks to Carter Williams. 11 feet away. The Elites pull it in. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered. Off
the inbound. Another shot. Now here's Carter Williams, defended by Zeller. Shot's good by McLemore.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Silk, defended by Carter Williams. No good from Silk. The Stars trail by 16.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his fifth right there.
Walters, he's checked in for the Stars. So he gets them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Here's Silk. With the lead pass, Zeller. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Talk about great numbers for Zeller. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
The Stars trail by 15. Now here's Carter Williams. He passes to McLemore. Carter Williams. Here's Walters. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
There's the Elites with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Porter. Drains it from 17 feet out. And the Elites lead by 14.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
He kicks to McLemore. The pass to Walters. Gets it to go.
And he's certainly turning some heads with his play thus far.
Yeah, maybe showing he's been a little overlooked. But he's been impressive here.
That's good. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Bennett.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
To the middle. A nice shot by Zeller. Zeller's got 5 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. McLemore, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game. Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Carter Williams, the pass to Len. Puts it up from 12. Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. He feeds it to Zeller. And the layup's good off the glass.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Walters. Here's Carter Williams. Muhammad gets a very good look and converts.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little too late.
And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. The Stars making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Pass to Silk. Defended by McCollum. No good from Silk. Now McCollum.
And this game is finally getting away from him.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Walters, he's checked in for McCollum. The free throw off from McLemore. Here's Zeller. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good from Silk. And here are the Stars. Trailing here by 8. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there. makes the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's McLemore. Knocks down the 3. And it's the elites with the ball. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. So it's the elites taking the W in a close one.
I know you just got done playing and probably want to catch a shower, so I'll keep this brief. I'm the GM of the Atlanta Hawks. We have the 18th pick in the draft and are narrowing down our list of draft targets. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
Primarily my focus and being mentally tougher. I need to study the game and watch the players in front of me and learn. I also need to learn from the veteran guys so I can step in and contribute when my name is called.
Okay, last question. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
It's not important. It'd be nice to go lotto, but really, to play in this league, that's been a dream of mine for my entire life. That's what I've been working towards.
Okay, that's all I have. I love what I heard here. We would love to have you join us. We'll be in touch. Hello, I'm the head scout for the Boston Celtics. We have the 16th pick in this draft, and we're looking at potentially using this pick on you. First, though, we would like to get to know you better by asking you a couple questions. Let's get to it. We had a lot of turnover here in Boston, but are still looking to be a team that can win the title. There is a tremendous amount of pressure to win here for any player, much less a rookie. Do you feel you're prepared to step in and fill the shoes of some of the great players that have left our team in the past months?
I'm definitely that kind of player. I don't want to come into a situation where the franchise is kind of feeling itself out. The Celtics have a long tradition of winning titles and staying competitive. It comes with pressure, but I thrive in that sort of environment, and I definitely welcome the challenge that playing for the Celtics presents, man.
Interesting. Next question. Point guard is really the one position this team is solid in long term. We believe in Rondo, and we're not looking to draft a player to challenge him for the starting role. If we were to draft you, we wouldn't want you to feel like we're grooming you to be a career backup. We love your talent. One thought is to try and convert you to a shooting guard, such as that you could play alongside Rajon. What do you think about that idea?
If you guys end up drafting me and that's what the team needs, then I'm more than willing to do anything to help the team. My goal has always been to play in the NBA. I know I'm not going to walk onto a team of this quality and demand the ball every time down the court. And I'm willing to put in my time, learn a new position, and ultimately, I know I'll be a better player because of it.
Great answers. I really think you'd fit in great with us. Here's hoping we're able to draft you with our pick.
Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the Bulls, and I must say, I was impressed with your performance. We're picking 20th in the upcoming draft. We love what we saw in you and want to ask you some questions to see how well you'd fit in with us. Question number 1. Now, obviously, you play at unarguably our strongest position in Derrick Rose. Derrick is our centerpiece and who we're building this team around. He can't do everything himself. We know that, and he knows that. We've got some great pieces around him in Luol, Carlos, and Joakim. I think we're lacking in depth, and I think you would be a great fit in our team. How well can you handle being on a team like this where the focus won't be on you?
My focus is and always has been on winning. If the focus isn't on me when we're doing that, that's fine because we're getting those W's. I mean, I can't sit here and tell you that I want to spend my entire career coming off the bench. No one can tell you that with a straight face. In the meantime, though, I want to learn and win. This team offers me both of those opportunities.
Let's see. One more question, if you don't mind. Coach Thibodeau preaches defense nonstop. His game plans are built entirely around it. What do you think about defense in today's game, and how does it apply to you?
Defense wins games. We have that pounded into our heads in college. I can't even begin to tell you the number of times I've created for myself on offense by simply getting the opportune steal or block on the defensive end. Defense is an art. It's not flashy. It doesn't get the kids excited, but it wins games, and that's what I'm all about. I think Coach T would love coaching me.
Thanks so much for your time. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we would be ecstatic if you're still on board when it's our turn to pick.